I'm Elliot Hulsh. This is the second Reno Recap, part 2 of the kitchen. We're looking at cabinets, countertops, and appliances. Now I'm going to rank these in order of cheapest to most expensive, and first I would do to last I would do.
So let's start with the jewelry of the kitchen. The flash, the flare, the hardware. Now this is by far the cheapest and simplest thing you can do. If you can run a screwdriver, you can put new hardware up. So what I would do, clean up your cabinets, make them look as nice as you can, maybe put some lining in them, and then put on new hardware. If you were like, Elliot, I got $100 to spend, I want to put my house on the market, I want an easy, cost-effective solution to make my kitchen pop a little bit more, I'd instantly say hardware. Do the hinges, do the knobs, make sure it matches also the holes you currently have. If you have knobs or if you have handles like I do, make sure you get the same thing. You don't want to be putting knobs where there were handles and have 2 extra holes unless you want to wood fill them and repaint them and go through that whole process. Countertops, that would be my second thing. Now not just any countertops, not going and buying the most expensive granite on the market or the cheapest laminate there is. These are broken slabs, okay? So what a broken slab is a countertop they dropped at some point and it gets broken all jagged. They can't use the full slab, but we can use part of it. So what you do is go to a place like Cambria Countertops, where I got this one here, and they'll have a big yard full of broken slabs. And you go through and pick the one you want, and they come in with this laser measurement tool that's really cool actually, and measure your cabinet, measure the hole you want, all that good stuff, and then they bring in the cut slab that used to be broken. Again, this was a huge piece of granite here, and this is just one portion of it, so you're not actually getting a broken piece. You're getting a clean new piece, it's just part of a broken piece. So they undermount the sink in there, put in that backsplash around the back just to finish it off, make it look really nice there. All that for $1,000. Now, to me, that's a heck of a deal. You can go even a step lower if you want and do your HD laminate or go down to regular laminate. But to me personally, the beauty and the pop that you get from a nice stone, it's unmatched. The HD laminate, people say, oh, that looks as good. I totally disagree. You can't beat this. I mean, it's a one-of-a-kind pattern. It's just beautiful colors. You can go and pick any style you want. It's just, to me, that's one of the best things you can do to the kitchen right there. And for $1,000 to get granite like that, that's pretty tough to beat. So the third part we're looking at are the cabinets. So we've got our hardware figured out, we've got our countertops figured out. Now, with the cabinets, there are 2 different avenues you can go. You can refinish or you can replace. Now, if your house is sub $200,000, I would highly suggest refinishing versus replacing. Why? Because chances are you're not going to put super high-grade cabinets into a sub $200,000 house. And cheap cabinets, you can tell they're cheap cabinets. You touch the doors, you go to close them, and you hear this hollow, flapping sound when they hit. Those are cheap cabinets. Now, you take old cabinets like mine and you refinish them, they're still good old cabinets. They've still lasted 50 years. Those new cheap cabinets are not going to last 50 years. So these seem a lot higher grade. A lot of people are going to think they're new because they still look so nice. And refinishing them is a heck of a lot cheaper than buying crappy new cabinets. Now, if you want to go to the expense of putting in new cabinets, spend the money on them. If you're going to go to that expense, make it count, get good cabinets, get your dovetail, soft close, all that good stuff, and do the investment. Again, me personally, over $200,000, over $250,000, that's where I'd get into the expensive cabinets. But below that, and if it can be done, I would refinish them. So the last thing on my list are the appliances. Now, the appliances could move up in priority if yours are very rough. So the one right here is my favorite stove microwave combination of all time. This is a house a client of mine bought to flip. It was basically all original, but this is the craziest combination I've ever seen. I'm sure it was super high tech back in the day with all the knobs and switches and everything, and it's just a lot. But I thought that was worth checking out because it's pretty neat. But anyways, appliances, if yours are super old, super outdated, updating everything else, isn't going to do a whole lot because it's still going to be a glaring thing. So if you're doing everything else, I would invest in new appliances. Now, if you're doing a few of the things and your appliances are still old and just really not nice, look on Craigslist, look on Facebook Marketplace, check out any secondhand places where you can get appliances. Now, if you're like us, you did a full kitchen remodel, you invested in the hardware, you invested in the countertop, you refinished the cabinets, and you want to complete it, you want to tie it all together, buy new ones. Now, don't just buy any new ones. These are scratch and dent. So we got this whole set for $1,800, which I think is one heck of a deal. You look at, the prices out there, appliances can get pretty spendy, but these for the whole set was only $1,800. Now, it was even the expensive set because I had to have the black stainless. The first time I saw it, I was like, when I get appliances, they've got to be the black stainless. And if you're undecided on color, if you're not sure what to go with, if you go with the white, if you go with the black, the stainless, the black stainless, look at what everyone else is doing. Whatever you're making something to resell, look at what everyone else is doing. Because that's what the majority of people are going to want. So I wouldn't do white. White's not the cool color anymore. Stainless is simple. The majority of houses we go through are stainless, so that's what I'd stick with.
Thank you for watching the second Reno Recap. I hope you enjoyed the information going over cabinets, countertops, and appliances. If you have any questions, feel free to message me or shoot your question in the comments. Also, if you're working on a current kitchen renovation, I'd love to see the pictures in the comments section. I always love seeing, different styles people are doing, different ideas people have. I was actually just at a client's house yesterday that's doing a full kitchen remodel. So once they're all done, I'll probably post the pictures of their place as well. Totally different look than my house, but I think it's going to be super awesome. So thank you for watching, and please like the video if you enjoyed it.